Matthew chapter 15. I want to begin reading in verse 21. Then, thank you for standing if you're physically capable of standing in honor of the word of God. Then Jesus went thence and departed into the coast of Tyre, Sidon. And behold, a woman, she's a Canaanite, came out of the same coast and cried unto him, saying, Have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil. He answers her not a word. His disciples came and besought him, saying, Send her away, for she crieth after us. He answers and said, I'm not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. She came and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answers and said, It's not meet, it's not right, it's not good for me to take the children's bread and cast it to dogs. She said, True, Lord, yet dogs eat of the crumbs which falleth from the master's table. Jesus then answers and says unto her, O woman, great is thy faith. Be it unto thee even as thou wilt. And her daughter was made whole that very hour. Give God all right. Y'all got my back. I want to preach to you from this thought. Don't leave. Your mama. That's what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about your mama. Your mama is special. Your mama is brilliant. Your mama is beautiful in all of her ways. Your mama is stronger than you could have ever imagined. I want to talk about your mama. Your mama made a way when you couldn't see how she was making it. Your mama put you first. There's some things your mama could have done for herself, but she chose not to do it so she could do something for you. Your mama turned down some vacation so that she could do some things just for you. Your mama put herself last so many times that she forgot to ever come back and put herself first. That's what I want to talk about today. Your mama. You see, in my life, I've been blessed to experience some wonderful mothers. Of course, my own mom, the most wonderful mother I've ever met in my life. But then I was able to witness the mothering of my wife. I've watched Gloria take on the task of being a mama. And I've brought home children that are not biologically ours, but that I felt God assigned me to their lives. I just come home and say, we got another child. Instead of my wife saying, no, we don't eat, she would say, come on in, baby. Never crossed a word. She just embraced them as our own. I've watched beautiful mom and my mother-in-law. Far different than my mama. They were two total different parenting skills. But I watched a mother-in-law who was stern. I watched a mother-in-law who didn't play by her daughter, mother-in-law who initially told me, no, you can't marry my daughter. You ain't ready. I watched her. with tears in my eyes. Did I cry back when she said that? I think I did. Eventually, I was able to win her heart over, and she gave us her blessing. I've watched wonderful mothers. I've watched godmothers. I have a wonderful godmother. Vivian Foster is her name. Vivian Foster took me in as her own, treated me like her own, let me drive her car even when I ain't had no license. Vivian Foster picked me up my runaway moments when I ran away from home and didn't know where I was going. No money, no food, no clothes. It was Vivian Walker who picked me up, and Vivian would take me ride until I fell asleep, and then I end up right back at home. That was a godmother's love. I've watched a neighborhood mother. You know those mothers that you grew up back in our days, and we said it took a village to raise a child. That was a real thing back in the days. I'm not telling y'all to try that now because the village is poison. So I ain't telling you to use no village now. You better keep it close to the vest now. But back in the day, when my mama was working and Joy and Jeff was outside, Miss Ada was their mother, and Miss Ada would come out on the porch and knew my mama was at work. And when she called Joy and Jeff to come in the house, she would call Daryl and Brian. Y'all get in here. And you better not say you ain't my mama. Because she gonna beat you. And then tell your mama. And she gonna beat you again when she gets there. It was a neighborhood mom. A mom that wouldn't just feed her children but fed you too. Sometimes your mama was the neighborhood mom. My mama had invited a lot of my friends into the house and said, boy, go wash your hands. She didn't say you go in there and sit in the living room while Daryl and Brian eat. She would say, no, go in there and wash your hand, boy. You finna eat. It was a neighborhood mom. And then there was, yeah, you know, the thick stocking wig turned backwards on her head. The church mama. Y'all remember her? Them shoes with the big square, thick heel on it that would be hitting that wooden floor. You ain't need no drummers back then, because them mothers' heel on that floor would give you your beat every time. Y'all remember that? I'm talking about back in the time when when the mothers of the church would pull you to the side. Come here, baby. Get that red stuff off of your face. Ain't no Jezebel around here. Say something if you remember what I'm talking about. Come here, baby. Don't you come to church with your sleeves out no more. It's the house of the Lord. Don't wear that dress no more. That hem rising up. She don't even know your name good, but she gonna give you them orders what a woman should look like. She'll stop you at the door. Where do you think you're going? Don't you sit up there on the front. Sit back there in the back of the church. It was that church mother, and then there was that school mother. When teachers were not just your